Yeah,
Because the hand's cold, or is it just
no?
been burning warm all summer?
What's that?
They're warm right now. They need to go.
Oh, the hams.
They
Yeah.
explode on
They're like 80 degrees.
They're gonna explode.
What's up, buddy? I like that country song. Try that. My own town. And all the small towns going, hey, this guy's not from the small town. And we're not a bunch of I will go with Phil on it. Don't put us in with this. I love that. That's good. Anyway.
I finished someone out by saying
Are you okay? What the fuck? You just walked in here, looked like you got your ass beat or something.
No, I got a bloody nose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be off camera.
I don't blame you. I understand that.
But yeah,
Bloody
it was
nose
so
cam.
bad. There's blood on me, my shirt, my shorts, steering wheel, the seat of my car, in the couple of compunction mat, in my door now, one of the side streets harassing.
Kind of looking like a
Still
crime
shame.
scene, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn shame that there's blood on that Evil Dead 2 shirt.
I mean, I think that's the most appropriate thing.
I mean, it's okay if there's
Yep, been there, done that.
Rob, like that.
You're right, that's a good policy. You know, your blood more. So when you have a blood
Oh, that's it.
Alright, so
I love-
yeah.
I love
So busy.
that the autocomplete
Feels
live
like
games of beer
Thursday.
is I love
Right.
that is
Yeah,
hilarious.
I have the 12 is going to Ghost. There's something else on the 13th.
Oh, yeah,
I'm already again. And then I'm on the
Cool.
Then we'll come back Thursday. Take over on Thursday. And then
Yeah.
right and then that's into Tucson. And then that's into Labor Day weekend. And then that's
Oh,
into
fuck. Thanks. Yeah, I know.
Holy crap, I forgot about Labor Day.
Yeah, it's going pretty fast too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are at,
And then, there's like an open weekend that I don't think anybody has. You guys might have your own stuff, but at least mine is open. And then it's Founders Ball.
yeah.
And then it's like Disney.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, and then there was something after Disney too. Oh, no, there's a game over after Disney. Fuck me! Stop already!
Shit, we got
I'm
Game
looking
Over.
forward to, yeah. I'm just looking forward to Saturdays. Yeah, when you don't want to do the show. Yeah. Well, Saturdays I'm not going to have to do fair anymore. But Sundays I signed up for a broadsword duel to the death swordsman class.
Nice.
That is for doing show fighting, stage combat. That's what it's called.
Nice.
And just been like, what's not on board with this?
Where are they doing this?
I think at a place called
Dude. And you too can be
and they
a
had a gaming class. That's why I did not have 500. That goes on. And the end of it, you can get certified in the weapon, so that way you can go off to places and be like, I'm certified in broadsword. I'm certified in stage combat for broadsword, and I'm just like, dude.
That's something to put on a resume.
No, when you work the Red Bear circuit, yeah, that is something to put on the resume.
No,
That's
no,
where
I
you get
think
the joust.
for like an office job,
I talked to
that
a
should
guy.
be on there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going on
Yeah,
my
I was
resume.
gonna say, that's gotta be a
Like,
thing.
yeah,
But the stage combat.
And it's funny, you know, when they did the real jousting, all the guys were really
Why didn't that surprise you?
as opposed to other arts like martial arts
Right.
and stuff like that.
He's not afraid to take a hit.
Nope, thank you.
There are only
They hit all the time.
16 spots in no, there are only 16 spots in this class.
Really?
Yeah, 16 spots. 9 of them are filled by Red Quest people.
Wow. Shock.
So
Shock
we are
ourselves.
just like, well, we kind of are the Red Quest. We kind of had
Laying there writing your stories.
we it wasn't good for you.
Sitting there casually writing his stories, you know.
I know, very, very good, actually. Yes.
Kind of tough homework.
But no, Red Quest, we have the only on-site fighting games right now, and more of us are wanting to learn how to do it because they're like, hey, we could make this, you know, an even bigger part of Red Quest and do this stuff.
I like it.
And I'm just like, say the crossroads is the best one to do. Well, it's not nice. I'm not gonna have to be fighting against knife fighting inhibition because knife combat and stage combat are completely fucking different things.
Yes. All right, let's roll this shit, Rob.
I wouldn't mind learning oil and short sword.
All right.
It's that time.
And 3, and 2, and 1, and live from the 6th floor basement of the guys' games and beer towers.
Go fuck yourself.
Wow. And there went our one viewer.
Yeah, our last viewer.
Way
Thanks.
to
Our
go.
last viewer.
Sorry.
Way to go.
When the intrusive thoughts just finally get their way out.
It's a podcast that can't even meet the lowest of expectations. Guys, games, and beer. There
Yay!
we go. There we go.
I
Hey, there we
we're not
go.
like sitting like, you know, on different levels, like, you know, hee-haw.
Off the screen.
Yeah, really.
Off the screen is Tyler the
that
Bloody.
hee-haw moment where they're all
Correct.
trying to joke at each other.
Yeah, Tyler may have left a crime scene on his way here. Just gonna put it out there. Hence the reason he's not on camera. No video evidence.
Tyler had a police altercation. You'll be seeing that on the Audit next week.
Hey, Rob.
Although I don't know how he's gonna do on the Audit because
Yeah.
when you get pulled over for a broken tail light, you just punch the cop in the face. That's not a
They
nice thing
kind
to
of
do,
frowned
Tyler.
on that.
Yeah, that's not a constitutional right. Tyler misread the Constitution. Is what happened. He,
Well, I forgot how to read.
yeah, that's sorry about that. Sorry about that. The cop was really good though. He gave him a talking to, as we're seeing. You know,
Yeah, thank you.
they're used to pretty disorderly. So
They will just give you a talking to.
It's just dawned on me.
coolest
We've been
cops
doing
in the
this so
nation
long
are in Racine.
Yeah.
that if you could like time lapse a few episodes together from the beginning to now, you could watch my beard get grayer.
You could.
You can watch a
Yeah.
whole bunch of us
Oh,
wither
get
away.
great. Yeah.
Larry, your beard looks majestic as it's been gray.
You should have a staff. Put like a gem mounted in it. We gotta get you that.
No,
No,
it doesn't
beer
need
can.
to be a beard.
A beer can.
I was about to
Yes.
say, can't be a
Put a
jump.
beer
It needs
can
to
mounted
be,
in it.
Or
I
a
like
koozie.
it.
No, it's a koozie.
or it needs to be beer cans that have been crushed down
Into this perfect sphere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Rob. Let's do something else.
So
Fine,
speaking
let's
of
just-
beer,
I wanna try
I'm
this.
out of beer. So what should we do?
That's why I'm rushing him along here.
Ba-dum,
Bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
I can take a fucking hint.
Hey,
Sorry.
our beers were empty. So we
Thank you.
I picked this one up for tonight's show.
I had to hand a beer to our friend from Florida who has leprosy.
Oh. Is that gonna be? Are they gonna change like their football team to the Florida Lepers?
Okay, but
It's
Larry,
the
Larry,
Florida Lepers.
why did you hand it to their hand that fell off and not to the hand
Oh
that's
yeah, that was a mistake.
They have a lot of handoffs.
Oh,
All right, I'm done.
love both. Okay, so hey, we got something from our buddies over at Half Acres. We've actually done their beer before. We did their what was that? They have tried another IPA from them. God, why can't I think of the name of it right now?
That's because it's Alien Anal Probe IPA.
Yeah, but this is a new one that I have not seen before from them.
Vote
Bodum, in the past, in the future, Indian Pale Ale. Let's see, Half Acre Beers. Let's see, I'm looking for a description. Anybody see a description?
Well, but I found 6.7%.
In the past, in the future.
Yeah, that's the description.
Oh, come on, that's it? All right, somebody look up.
Kind of phallic.
There's like no description on
Okay,
it.
looking it up.
Look it up for me.
It's
There you go.
Dallas.
See what they say.
Oh,
6.7.
wasn't a device that you could just look at.
That's actually pretty strong for an IPA.
What is it?
6.7.
Yeah.
Dude, we had that one that was like a freak. Hey, Dallas!
There he is!
Well, you
Hey!
gotta open your box up again.
Well, hold on. What? You are just in time, sir.
There's a Bodum.
We haven't had the description yet, though.
Okay.
We're waiting on the description. But we can go ahead and
It's
crack
the
it open.
least I can do after the intrusive thoughts.
That's true. The good
Yeah.
point. Killing our last
Did
user.
you get it yet?
I'm on their way. It's asking me to prove I'm 21.
Good luck with that.
Not the way
Okay.
you look.
So what does it say about
Very true, very true.
He does a great job at his prostitution. And let me tell you.
Barely legal. Or like.
Okay, so,
legal's over,
look,
but-
continue.
Okay.
Bodum.
All the Republican
Focus,
senators
focus,
love this.
Our
focus.
Bedrock IPA Bowden represents
There's been too many of
how we're feeling about go-to IPAs in today's spectrum of plants and brewing perspective. Idaho 7, Mozoic Cryo, and Cashmere spread over a
God.
silk-rich grist. That's it.
Really? That was it?
And then a
It's
question
short.
mark because that description was like,
Our
what the
Bedrock
hell?
IPA, Bodum represents how we're feeling about go-to IPAs in today's spectrum of plants and brewing perspective.
Yeah.
Idaho 7, Mosaic Cryo, and Cashmere Spread. Over
So it's on the
silk-rich
spectrum.
grist. So am I.
Apparently it's an APV of
All right.
6.7. Season year round, available in
That
12
grapefruit's
ounce
really
12 packs
there.
and
Yeah.
16 ounce.
That's some
Traps.
solid grapefruit there.
that is, surprisingly, it's got a very citrus flavor.
It's the official pale ale
Maybe
of
you
Grapefruit
need a
45
serrated
diet.
spoon.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say one thing: this beer
Thanks,
makes
90s kids. Thanks for saving that one.
this beer
Yeah.
makes
Appreciate
grapefruit
it.
not taste like ass.
I love grapefruit.
There we go.
You're gonna love this, man.
Awesome.
This has got a
We're gonna
serious-
put your picture on
Considering
here.
they're not
Doesn't
using
taste
that-
like ass.
None of the
This
hop-
is the
None of the
title.
hops you mentioned were. I didn't think of them as being very citrusy, but wow, this is a
Yeah.
very,
Yeah,
very
but
fucking.
The bitter's very mellow,
if,
too.
If they indeed use 3, so it's triple hops.
Yeah.
So.
It's got a real citrus
Normally I
profile.
hate IPAs, but this is.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a lot of the
Oh,
strong
where is
bitterness
it?
that a lot of the IPAs do. And those are usually the IPAs that I'm like, okay, I could drink this one. This one I could definitely drink.
Yeah, I was
There's a
writing this
long-lasting aftertaste.
That too.
There
that
is.
too.
But
There
it's not
is.
like a bitter aftertaste. It's
No,
grapefruit.
it's just there.
It's very citrusy. Holy
Yeah,
shit! I think this is probably
it's-
most. I think this is the most citrusy one I've had yet.
Yeah.
This cured my scurvy.
Too bad about the syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Ain't much curing that one.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fantastic.
All right. Well, let's
Okay.
start a round. Party cooler.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Dallas.
Especially a warm summer party. Yeah.
Party
Alright.
cooler material.
All right. Party cooler.
I'm probably out.
All right.
Yeah, not gonna throw it back, but I'm gonna hope I got something else.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope I have something else.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take a Liney summer shandy over.
Oh, ow,
Oh.
damn boy. That was a little brutal. That was a little brutal. Rob, party cooler?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to mix this with some orange juice and turn it into
That might make
Like
it
a rattler?
better.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Want to do some conversion?
Why not
Dude,
just mix
yeah,
it?
with,
deep.
with a grapefruit
So you're
soda?
saying this
Yeah,
is
I
a
was
beer
gonna
say-
mimosa?
I think
It is.
Why not
a
double
mimosa.
No.
Well,
He's
I
right.
put
No,
those
not
up.
oranges. He's right. Grapefruit soda.
Yeah.
Because then you'd end up with a perfect rattler. This would be perfect.
You remind me.
Yeah.
It reminds
This
me
would be
of
freaking
It's just
awesome
because of the
rattler.
higher alcohol
Okay,
content, too,
so
like, yeah.
not only am I going to grab this out of the party cooler, I'm going to find a fucking grapefruit soda and mix it with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I would grab it out of the party cooler. Again, I wouldn't drink a ton of them, but it's
Oh, yeah.
very refreshing. Very refreshing.
For
That's what I'm
more,
saying, like a
for
hot
more
summer
great
bar-
beer
a
recipes,
party, yeah.
write recipes at guysgamesandbeer.net.
All right,
Don't do
Tyler,
that.
you're in at the
I'm
pub.
not putting that in there. I'm too lazy.
I would. It wouldn't be
That
something
would
I'd
be
order
like
often,
the one
but
you
I
give
could,
me.
if I wanted an IPA, which that mood does happen very rarely. Yeah, I would go for this one.
All right, Dallas pub.
You know, when it's hot, like it's been like dry out the tap. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Larry pub.
I don't think so.
All right, that's interesting. That's a no think so on both of those for you. All right,
No.
all right. No,
I'm not an IPA drinker.
I know,
Same.
I know.
Ever.
I'm not an
Like,
IPA
ever.
drinker either, but
Neither am I. The grapefruit's a bit much for me.
all right, all
Oh,
right.
the grapefruit's what's
If
saving
there's
it
sunny
for.
For me, you're right. For me,
That's
it's
what I'm saying,
saving
for
it.
me. Like
Yeah.
I said, it's the one time
It's
that
very
it tastes like
yeah,
ass.
again, it's
Yeah.
really grapefruity. It's really citrusy. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had an IPA that was quite so
I wanna put it
citrusy.
in
That-
Rob, how
that's
about
what's
you?
saving
Yeah, I
this.
mean, absolutely. This is the beginning of a really bad night.
Yeah,
Sure,
no,
sure.
I would probably order this at the pub as well. Again, I like you said, hot summer day. The way it's been like balls hot around here lately.
Yeah.
This actually be pretty good.
I'm not an IPA person generally, but you know when it's
But this is pretty
certain-
solid.
Yeah, there's certain ones like this that are
Rem-
pretty alright. Yeah.
Remember that night when Ben and I were sitting on that garbage couch in front of
Yeah,
Toad Hall?
yeah.
Yeah, this is what causes that kind of night.
That's true. That's true. So, all right, let's go take a vote on this one. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a
That's
The
a
off-camera
mix.
thumb is up.
Really, I'm a bit
Yeah.
surprised. That is a complete split on that, guys.
I love
Yeah,
the
we'll, have
other
to,
one.
we'll put it in the note as a dissenting opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well, I did not expect that vote on it actually,
No.
because I'm again. You guys know I'm not an IPA drinker, but I think, like you said, the citrusy flavor is what saves this
It
one.
carries
Yeah,
it.
it's saving it, but it's not.
But
I mean, I
it's still
understand,
got
yeah,
that
it's-
sour.
It's
like,
the bitter. It's so
still-
bitter.
It's not that bitter for
Some
an
folks
IPA.
don't like
For,
it.
No,
for
yeah,
an IPA,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
It's
mixed
not
up,
that
yeah.
bitter
This
for an
baby come
IPA.
frolics right here.
Yeah, right?
For an IPA, this is the
It's
least
sour.
bitter IPA
Yeah.
that I've had.
Okay,
It's
I don't
the
know.
sourness that
Maybe it's
I
just my taste.
Yeah.
I've had some soul
All right, we
crushing
need a
IPAs,
crushing
though.
verdict.
All right, Judge Rob, pass verdict on our buddies from Half Acre Brewing, their Bodum IPA.
And on the charge of rhyming with scrotum, I find you guilty and sentence you to
Drinking!
What kind of kangaroo court is this?
Evidently.
I was thinking more so children boat.
I almost had that up there with that one.
All right. So hey.
That's cute. I like that.
Mm.
But I mean, I can't take scrotum out of there. That's just
Too late
that's
now.
just too easy. Too easy of a shot to make.
Hey.
Man, we gotta stop toying around.
Oh, all right.
Although, isn't it?
No,
time
I think we should just start toying around.
That's what I was thinking.
Bring out the sex toys.
There's plenty of video games based on those.
That's true.
What is it, Rez?
You can feel the pulse, baby.
That's
Oh, is that your
right.
game?
That's my hope. Oh, damn it! I should have picked that one.
Yeah!
Shit, missed it completely. So, all right, hey Rob, what are we actually going to be talking about tonight?
Yeah, it's games based on a toy.
All right.
Games based.
Not that.
There's my card.
Oh, excuse
Games
you.
based
Well,
on
what
toy.
for
And
that
you
I've
know,
played,
I
that
had
I've
to
played.
That you played maybe.
That I've-
There are so
There are
many
a
effing games.
lot. Yeah, once you start thinking of them.
But I
2
was
weeks ago.
You're always looking for a technical out. That's
I know,
bullshit.
I
It started
know.
as a toy.
No
It's a game.
clarification, not technical out.
That's not a clarification.
Oh,
If it's based on a toy, that's fair. Doesn't matter if a movie
Yeah,
tie
but-
was in there or not.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Well, it
I mean,
depends
Because
on
almost
the
every
order,
toy's
but
been made into a
I-
movie too.
How no?
For Christ's sake, I
That's
can't wait
true.
for the Slinky revenge movie.
Well, I would say there is some debate you could have there. Like, you could argue that Pokemon could be based on toy, based on the Pokemon like games and toys, because the Pokemon video games aren't really.
I think
fairly
the
on
source.
TV,
I
but
think
it
the
was
source
based
should
on a
have to
TV
be.
show.
I think the
Alright.
source should have to be a
That
toy
maybe
because
was
almost
based
every
on the-
I mean it has to be
It
a
has
source.
to be
as a
sourced
toy.
from the toy.
Yeah, it has to be a
Okay.
source.
That's what I was like.
All right.
Well, I was sure what I was.
This
when-
was like
when-
from
I
When
think
he
I'd
wanted-
allow it
when
to
he
a
wanted
watch.
to
though.
interrupt
I
my
think I'd
interrupt.
allow it.
Toys, but
I was saying that some are a little weird because it's like
It was
is the Lego series really
Well, and
based
that's
on
what I was
Legos,
going-
or based on
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, but I mean,
as a
almost
Lego.
every
No, it's
almost
more
every
based on
toy.
Legos because
I don't
there's so
blow my
many
load on this,
different
though.
like. It's more based on Legos.
There just has to be a toy somewhere
set
in the
thing.
game development.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
there.
well, in the
You're
case of-
overthinking this. You're overthinking
case
this.
of
The toy has
Legos-
to exist before the game.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Good
In the
enough.
case of Legos, I mean, yes,
Yes.
there was a video game based on it, and there was a movie, but that wasn't, And I get it, there was a tie-in, but
Nice.
But the main focus is Lego, not
It wouldn't be.
said thing.
There's already like Batman would be a good example. There's already a Batman game. If you break into Batman Legos, that's a Lego game because
Another
good
Legos
example
is the
would be
basis
They're
for
in
it.
considered like the Lego.
Transformers. That was a toy first before everything else.
Yeah, now don't be blowing loads because somebody might.
I just wanted to say that. That's why I was like, oh. Well.
Yeah. We don't even might. We're not talking about lens flare here. We're talking about this little Michael Bay joke. Just see that.
Okay. All right.
So
So
I think we got the topic.
yeah, we
pretty
got
well
this
framed
nailed
out.
down.
This style of filming
Framed
is
out.
very.
all right. So who wants to start this mess out?
I'm gonna start because someone else had picked something very closely related.
So you're getting ahead of the game.
Mine came out first, though.
Ah. All right. All right.
Yours did come out first.
So I'm pretty sure these toys are actually older than everyone in this fucking room right now.
Excuse you.
Hey!
So, my pick, it wasn't the first game in the series, but it's the one I remember most and came out for the PlayStation. It's Army Men 3D. So literally based. Hey, I posted in the chat.
Oh,
See,
okay.
you gotta get on. Yeah, I gotta get him.
So
You gotta get him in the chat.
it's
I'm not
literally
gonna say
video games based upon
can
the
say
idea of like those little like plastic stamped
Just-
army men that were green and tan that you could get.
Yep.
And this was the first one that was done in 3D because the first one was originally a top-down
Yep.
RTS.
Yep.
And the whole idea of this was obviously it's a company made game, but they could sell it to kids because there wouldn't be any blood. So it would get around like parents, especially in the 90s, being worried
Oh,
about violence because
FPS.
I
you know,
did
it's
love
going
the
to
way
turn your
that-
kid into a murderer.
I love the way that they
And
would
it actually
melt.
made a good, like, a third-person shooter.
See, you
kind of-
got
fun.
hosed
Yeah,
there.
it
Yeah, it was
lasted
very
it.
fun. It
Oh,
was
came
very
out in
fun.
1999.
hosed
I
on
was
that
only
one.
9 or 10 years old.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I had a blast.
Because you
Yeah,
sent me
there's
the
no
cover.
blood, but yet you can
Where-
melt one.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
you can take a
That's
flamethrower
There's
to the
flamethrowers,
enemies.
It's already
Yeah.
been blown.
Flamethrower pickups,
That-
and it was
it's already been
four
blown.
players split
Alright.
screen, right? There
Yep.
was 4 players split. Yeah, I remember that one.
You
That was a
can't
good
blow
one.
someone's head off with a bazooka, but yet it just turns into plastic.
Yeah, you can sit there with a
I'm
flamethrower and
scared
melt them
so
into a
somebody
puddle.
steals
It's
mine.
great.
I got more.
Exactly it. And who didn't do that to their army men? So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Totally didn't use firecrackers.
No, we
set
learned
on
from
fire
Toy
with
Story
gasoline.
that was
Yeah,
never
right.
safe behavior.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, well, we
I
don't.
was-
All right,
Yeah.
so on Army Men, who is the number one most killed Army Man?
The flag
Who gets
guy.
killed?
The flag
Sniper.
guy.
No, it's always the guy that's crawling because he's the one on
Right.
front.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I would say it's the mine guy because he's always the most expendable. We always killed the fucking mine guy.
Yeah, he was the
Mine
most
super-
expendable. I
Yeah, he was
agree.
very expendable. He would die
I
in
hated
every
those.
battle.
First of all, he's
Fucking
standing
missions
upright
had to
with
be
no
the
weapon.
mine guy.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
And walking
So
in
it
the
made him
mines.
useless to the rest of the combat. So if somebody was getting permadeath, if somebody was going to get rogueliked, it was going to be him.
I hated those missions where you had to be the minesweeper guy and. Be
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like really.
Dick
I'm
game.
pretty sure I
They,
saw
and
my
they knew
copy
they were
from
being
the
dicks.
90s
They
too.
had to be.
What's
Because
that?
everybody
I'm pretty sure I
plays
still have
Army
the exact
Man.
copy from the 90s.
Nice. All right, well that is a good one to start. And again, that's fall back on old school toys.
Because they still sell those toys.
Oh, yeah.
To this day.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. And they've been around for like decades and decades.
Well, yeah, I mean since before I was a kid.
Oh,
So-
and here's an interesting thing about the Army Men. They've updated them.
Yeah, they're no longer based on Abe Simpson.
That's
Who?
they.
Abe Simpson was
It's
the
a
original
deep
model first.
Simpsons cut. Abe
I got it.
Yeah.
I caught it.
I just saw that.
That was a
episode.
good one too. It was very good.
All right, so Dallas, what you got for us?
I have a meme.
You
You got one?
Let's stick in Dallas.
Well, last I checked, there wasn't one. So. All right, wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait, we gotta go into studio mode first.
All right, go into studio mode.
Then you gotta go into this.
Yeah.
See how
Look, I'm
smart.
learning way too
Look at
much
this
about
professional
how the
editing
sausage
here we
is
have.
made.
Yeah, but I mean, we're still sitting there acting like idiots right now.
Well, that's never going to change. So.
Yeah. Let's just keep Mitch on.
Yeah, I like that one.
I do too. It's terrible.
But it's true.
But it is sadly true.
He's almost there.
3,
Oh.
2, 1. Dallas's Dank Memes!
Did I? All right, so what do we got tonight on Dallas's Dank Memes, guys?
You ready for this?
No, but go ahead and show us anyways.
What's kind of hilarious?
I'm never ready for them. I've been scarred so many times already.
Oh no, I share the mild ones.
Oh, God.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you missed it, Dallas's Dank Memes! Yeah. There we go. Okay, much better.
Much better.
Much better for the viewing audience who just got to see our mugs looking at a picture of it.
All right, what do we got?
Oh, God, yeah, right?
You son of a bitch! I told you I'd do it.
I gotta
You're
tell you,
next.
Before there were memes, there were kids writing in textbooks. And damn it, I remember that when you were in school and somebody writes something fucking just hilarious in a textbook and you're like laughing. And then the teacher just won't believe that you're not the one that wrote it. I didn't write it, I was laughing at it.
Yeah.
You know these books have been recycled for 7 years.
That book's probably still in circulation.
Yeah, probably.
I love it. So,
I had a teacher actually come up to me one time and go, "Miss Piggis, did you write this?" And just went, "Why would I do that?" And they went, "Correct. This is not funny enough for you to."
Oh, that hurts. Suspend me.
All right, so who's got the next game?
Well, did you actually have a game?
I actually don't have one.
it was that.
I've never been-
It was pretty good, though.
Yeah, that was.
That was fine.
my only
That was good.
contribution.
I was pretty happy with that one.
I'm good with that one. I like that. You're next.
Yeah.
Pretty much sums up my life. You're next.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll jump to Larry. Larry, what do you got for us tonight?
You know, this doesn't exist, but I was trying to think like,
Wait a
it'd be
minute.
cool if there was like, I was just thinking of the topic. Just
Oh, okay,
thinking of the
okay.
topic, and I'm like,
He had to come up with a plan
Lincoln
B.
Logs never got a game.
Oh, a
cut.
3D Lincoln Log construction
Yeah.
set.
I mean, yeah.
You sure it doesn't exist?
That should
Are you
have
sure it doesn't
There's
exist?
probably a
Wait
Minecraft.
a minute,
mod.
wait a minute,
Minecraft
wait a
with
minute.
Lincoln Log.
Wait a
I
minute.
guess Minecraft might
Now I
be
gotta
that,
look and
like
see.
the Lincoln Logs
You can build in
construction
Fortnite.
set.
Now
Yeah.
now I gotta see, because now you got me thinking.
There's probably a phone.
So, but the one actually, and I think we're kind of far enough down the road that there's a relatively decent
Oh.
chance that like a lot of people don't even know Dreamcast titles anymore. So one of the Dreamcast titles I really liked was Toy Commander. And,
Oh, that was great.
yeah, and it was kind of like I don't know, a bit of a thief, I suppose, because you were in Andy's room. Where have I heard that?
Yeah.
But you basically had these different missions. Most of the time it was a vehicle of some kind. A lot of times you were flying around the room in like a toy airplane or something like that. And it was one of the better graphical games for the Dreamcast. So I think like going back and rechecking it out. Now there is some complaints about the controls. You know, that they're a little wonky, and they
Liars.
were, but you know what? You know what?
Fake news.
With
fake
the skill
news.
of today's gamers,
news.
I'm sure they could overcome that.
It didn't really happen.
It didn't.
So, you know,
Well, there you go.
it's a really pretty game though.
I do remember that one. That was a very,
Yeah.
that was a very
And you're
cool
not just
game.
always the same toys, right?
Right, so the Dreamcast did 3D fairly well, and
Yeah.
this was a really well done early 3D. I won't say early 3D game, but 3D game of its time.
Yeah, it was,
Graphics
it
were
looked
really
good.
good. Yeah, it looked really good
Yeah.
actually. So
I was
I-
flying around the room.
Every
Yes.
time I bought the
Wow.
Dreamcast, I bought that game like within a week.
Yeah.
Of it. Yeah, that's a good game.
no, that's a good one actually. So
It's not easy.
I think
is
it's
it?
worth going back and revisiting if you were a Dreamcast player and you haven't played it in a while. I think it's worth revisiting.
see now I am
Never
going to
played
revisit
for
it.
What?
Now I am going to revisit it.
Yeah.
It's good.
And if you've never played it, I think it's worth going back. And you know, there's so many ways to go back and play these old games now that
Yeah.
you know it's easy to do. So
I
you
wonder
know,
if the emulator.
you just don't know about them sometimes. So
Yeah. Well,
I think that was a good one to go back and play.
Again, limited.
It was kind of brutal too. It was a war.
It's
That was an
well,
all-out war.
that's where people complain about the controls. So the controls are a little funny. So sometimes you feel like, oh, I did the thing I should have done, and I still failed, and that can be a little frustrating.
Bless you.
But it's pretty enough to give it a whirl.
Get good,
Thank
son.
you for covering
Yeah.
your sneeze.
You're welcome.
Get your gaming hand swole.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Plus, you played on an original Dreamcast controller because they're just so comfortable.
It is the only way to play it. If you play it with something else, it's not going to feel right because they're too twitchy now.
Yeah.
You almost need a Dreamcast controller to play it. All right.
Well, mine is a continuation on Tyler's.
Tyler the Bloody.
Yes, Tyler the Bloody. Mine is Army Men, Sarge's Heroes.
Ooh.
You know what? That was wrong.
Really?
I know.
You really got buried on this one, man.
No, I got a
Yeah.
I got a terrible thought on that.
Because
Alright.
it
Try
took
to blood.
the shooter aspect and added a bit more story and not really RPG, but had a little bit more in-depth story and gave you a little bit more character because you were Sarge. You were the sergeant of the Green Army, and you were facing against the Tan Army.
Probably
And-
not racist in any way.
And against
Well, I never thought of it that way.
the
No.
Colonel Plasto, who is going through the portal to the real world and bringing back real world things into the plastic world,
That's terrible.
like vehicles and firecrackers and all these different things.
I think firecrackers should be
And
considered part
you
of the
as
war.
Sarge have to go and save. It was either like the head of the army or the president or someone that you had to save them from Colonel Plasto, and it was just like you had Sarge, and then you had like some of his company people.
Oh, Rob, you should share
There
the
was even-
picture that he posted because
There was even
I
a
want to talk about the cover.
there
of
was
that.
even a GI
Damn it!
Jane
Quit making me
one
work.
that
Yeah, you know we.
she was just
hold on,
there
hold
for.
on, hold on. Hey, you know we pre-sent all these pictures ahead of
Yeah.
time. So like,
I
You
don't
pre-sent one,
normally
like, 5
do
minutes
that
before.
work.
No, we
no, we
didn't.
sent it like 3 hours ago. It was plenty of
Yes.
time.
When did I send mine? I
And
know
by
I
the
s-
way, crazy thing during the day I work. And,
Ah, well,
Hey,
we blow that
you've
off.
known this for a week now. All of a sudden,
That's true. We did all kind of wait to the day to post our
Technically,
pictures.
I didn't know about it until just before I sent it.
that sounds like your own problem.
Yeah.
Real combat.
Plastic
Whoa,
man.
wait a minute.
Wait, that girl's not.
All right,
plastic.
I
Or
see
is
what
she?
you're- I already
Or
know
is
what you're
she?
talking
She
about.
was
That
Shit.
that is a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
And
Barbie.
he's got a smirk on his face.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
it's super weird.
He knows
That's-
exactly
that's
what's
weird.
happening behind him.
I wanted to bring that up because it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
And
Why
number
does that
2,
fucking doll look like
Barbie's like 10 times the
The
size.
size, yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up.
Even the largest ones are
Admittedly,
only up to
it
her
was a
waist,
tactical advantage.
which is all she needs.
Oh,
Why do I feel
and
like
she
that
was
doll
the-
is still
she-
alive?
In the games, she was strictly just dits and sex appeal.
So
in
this
the
was the
child
original
games.
Step On Me Mommy meme, right?
Yes. Yes, quite
Did it
literally.
say now
It does.
includes air
Okay.
attack?
Yeah, because you could actually fly.
Do you think
A
that the people that
plastic,
made those games like look at the
plane.
covers and go,
An attack plane.
Probably.
I bet they cringe.
Oh, I looked at one and tried playing a demo of one that someone put out. It is horrible nowadays. Now I'm just like, why did I love this game so much? This is shit.
See, I stopped
Because you
playing
didn't
after
understand it.
Argument 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
True.
a lot.
It didn't-
I know there is a lot. There's Sergeant Heroes, which is the one that came after that, and there's several others
Yeah.
after that.
Oh,
I remember my younger brother playing Sergeant Heroes, but I kind of lost interest after that. But like, it was very fun just to melt people to death.
oh, and here's the interesting thing. A year or two later, they came out with Sergeant Heroes 2.
So there are 2 Barbies then?
Sarge Harder.
Where it's now you got Sarge with a really angry looking face going, ah!
You know what's weird is? Like,
And it's just like you're no longer really in the plastic world anymore. You're doing it all in the real world, and you gotta pretend at times that you are a piece of plastic.
So people
Plus-
don't know that you're in the real world.
Yeah, so
Okay.
people know
People
that
really
you're
like
not
that Toy Story. Gotta get in on that.
That's right.
Was
No,
it-
that's exactly what that is.
What was the name of that movie? Was it Tiny Soldiers?
Tiny Soldiers. Fucking
Toy
awesome.
Soldiers.
No, no.
Small
Tiny
soldiers.
Sol-
Small soldiers.
Small
Soldiers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was
What
just
was the
thinking.
name of the
Now,
actor?
if there was a
That
video
was
game
cool.
based on small soldiers,
I
would
like
it be
that.
based on the
There
toy,
was a video
or would it be
game
based on the movie?
It
Because
was
it's a
based
movie
on
about
based
toys.
on the movie.
That
It's a
movie was
movie
actually
based
really
on
good.
toys.
That was
There
on-
was
was
a game
was that
adaptation
Full
on
Moon?
PlayStation.
There is. Okay.
The
It was
game
on-
was
I played
shit.
it. It was
That was
okay.
Full Moon,
I,
right? That did that one. Studios.
It was semi decent,
actually.
but
Yeah, 'cause they did all those B
for-
ones.
it was good for what it was.
It-
good
no,
for
for what it was
good
great.
It was great
Oh.
for what it was.
For
Yeah.
no, the toy.
I mean,
Soldiers-
they were popular
It
for
was a
it.
B grade movie.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually
They did the
fairly
best.
good.
Build take ships so they're sentient.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying is the video game that they did that
Because
was
they did
Oh.
make a video game after the movie after the toys. So
was
How do you
full
license that
circle.
shit?
Had a full circle.
it was
Full Moon Studios was like 5
it was
people in
kind
a
of shit,
basement.
but it kind of was actually semi decent.
Yeah.
It was
Who was
during
the actor who
whole,
did, like, all
It
of
was during the whole like
You know what's
Little
funny? So
Mermaid and Aladdin and like
Turn that shit
that
out.
kind of phase.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Well, you know they both had.
Me?
They both had army men.
Oh, that's
But like
sad.
in my head, even though it's not true, like cannon fodder always felt like army men.
Yeah.
Plastic army men.
All right, Tracy's turn. My God.
I have like I didn't know if anybody took like Lego.
No,
Lego games.
no.
You made my life.
I'm kind of
so
surprised
easy.
that what you did.
Like you made my life so
too,
easy.
actually.
Like, we
'Cause I
talked
was
about
either
it,
gonna
though.
go with that or like I was gonna go with Five Nights at Freddy's, even though it's not. They're kind of toys. They're
Yeah, now they are.
animatronical
But, see, but
toys.
that's one that started with a video game and went to toys.
Animatronics, I think she was going with.
Well, I was going with the.
Well, they can buy
animatronic.
Five Nights at Freddy toys now,
Yeah.
but all right. But so Lego.
No, but I think the toys had to exist physically in the world
First.
first.
I'm
Well,
with
Nah, I think we're
animatronic-
going with that.
Well, what I was going with.
Well, I
was
get the
first
point of it.
animatronics. Toy.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, let's go with
Yeah.
Lego.
But anyway, I'll go with Lego. So that was actually like Legos were like the first game that I got me back into gaming. So
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because we used to like.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Which one?
Because I didn't play video games for a long time.
Yeah.
And then like we got a Wii.
Yeah.
And that's when I started actually playing games again. Was on the Wii and stuff, and then graduated to bigger and better things.
Real gaming.
But yeah.
Nothing
real
wrong with the Wii.
gaming. But
All gaming's real gaming, Tom. Fuck
Yes,
off.
I
it
still
is.
play-
Quit gatekeeping.
I still play Lego Star Wars on PC. I
That's
don't care.
creepy.
Like I love
You're playing games
the
on your
Legos.
phone.
I
That's not
love
real
the
gaming.
Lego Star
you're not a
Wars
real gamer.
things, and being like a Star Wars, like
Yeah.
being a freak that obsessed with Star Wars is like it's fantastic, and I love Legos too. So it was like, all right, I get
So wait,
all
was
of
it
the
the
good
Reese's
things
No, wait a
in
minute.
one.
Peanut butter cup
Wasn't
of
the
video
Star Wars
Yes,
games
it
the
is.
first Lego
The
games
Star
that
Wars
came out?
games were
Perfect.
the first Lego games, and then they did like Harry
Avengers,
Potter.
Harry
Oh no, they
Potter.
did Harry Potter. They did Indiana Jones. They did
Just support
There-
your idea.
so many freaking different ones.
I loved when you'd shoot stuff and they would blow into their individual
Into
pieces.
their-
That's so
Yes.
good.
When you slice Darth Maul in half,
It'd
they literally
be in
be
its
like
individual
you
Lego
could see his
pieces.
like little like prongs sticking up. Like
Yeah.
Okay, that is hilarious.
it was great, and then like the stories behind it were funny because you could actually could watch the stories and it'd be in Lego form. And yes, it would explode into pieces of Legos, and you had to build stuff.
Yes.
And then the coins were little Lego coins. It was
They
fantastic.
used to like
Yes.
I loved
things
it.
like
I loved
that,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
My
Even the
favorite
DS
thing
version
about
was
that
really
was
good.
when you were Darth Vader and you force choke someone. You could actually force choke someone and have their head pop off,
Yeah.
and their
That's
body
funny
is
stuff.
then just running around without a head
Mm-hmm.
until you decide to be like, okay, well I'm gonna put the head back on
I
them
think
now.
this may have changed, but what I like too, especially in Star
Oh,
Wars
that's
stuff,
dark.
is they couldn't talk. I don't think they ever changed that in them because they're just lumps of plastic, so they couldn't actually talk.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh.
But you
visual,
knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah,
It-
but
it
it's
was
still
hilarious.
the story,
And
yeah.
it was so, and they made it so much more funny too, and it was great. I loved it.
I don't know what
I
totally
thought
feel
they,
like
it was a
everything is
fantastic
awesome.
game. Even like the Indiana Jones ones were great. The they were all just
I'm on the Star Wars
really
one
fun.
though. I think those were just
The
such
Star
a
Wars ones were
breakthrough.
the best.
Yeah.
they're just so
Hands
well
down.
done.
Star Wars ones were the best.
They're high water.
They-
They're actually good
start-
games. I mean,
yeah.
just
When you're
The only
in
thing I didn't
Star
like is
Wars
when they
games,
did the Harry
you
Potter
can
one,
just
and they
pick
had
people
the
up
like
with the
ability
Force
where
and
you
just
could be like
spin
in
them around
a
and then
different
just
area
throw them.
of the other one. Like they kind of
It's
split screened it,
insane.
and I didn't
Not just
actually
pick
like
someone up
that.
and
Once
throw
they
them. You
split
gotta-
screened it, it
you
was
gotta
like,
throw 'em
okay,
and
no,
make
I
it
just want to
dizzy
let me
and
stay in the
sick to
same
themselves.
general area
Messing with my
and
head.
stuff,
Before you
and
yeet
that's the
them off
thing.
the cliff.
Like it's like when you're playing, well, like if you get out of the area and your other guy's like over here and it'll fall off a cliff. Like that's the whole point of that. Like,
Right.
You gotta work together.
I think I haven't had like that split screen mechanic I haven't liked since like Sleepwalker. I was like Sleepwalker. I was like, okay, that was kind of the inventor. I'm pretty sure that was like the first game that was like that. It's like, yeah, okay, that's a good trick. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly. Thank you.
It
I
was-
don't get as much investment for whatever
It
reason.
was really fun in GoldenEye and Mario Kart.
Right.
Back in the day
Right.
when you
Oh,
really,
you-
when
as
you
several
really didn't
players,
have
When,
a-
yeah.
when
If
you're
it's
when
like
you're
that,
couch
sure.
co-oping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. When it's like when it's
You're
that,
one-
sure.
yeah,
But when
you're one
playing
person
on the
playing two
same damn
characters.
Screen,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you're-
yeah.
Well, no, you're two different people playing. Blah, blah. You're two different people playing
Characters.
two different characters.
It's different. I
But
think
it'll
what we're
split
trying to get at
screen.
here is platformers are different with
Yeah.
split screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
much
versus
so.
racing,
yeah, a
first person
platformer.
shooters.
No, I
and-
don't
Right.
want to do
Yeah.
a platform on a split screen. That's stupid.
All right, Josh, what do you got for us?
Well, I was gonna go with Army Men just because
You can
of-
still go with
My
Army. No
memories.
one's gonna
Then
stop
found
you.
another- no.
I've actually been keeping track of. I've seen a few YouTube videos of a game called Hypercharge Unboxed.
Oh,
That's
I
great.
was gonna mention that. I just didn't think it would count.
Yeah,
Okay, what is Hypercharged Unboxed?
it's basically
That's a hard
it's,
one,
it's,
yeah.
It's very similar to like
What toys it based on?
yeah.
I'm gonna allow it. It's based on like every
It's not
toy.
It's like,
based on
a,
quality.
it's like a newer version of
Yeah.
you're a tiny toy playing in somebody's room, kitchen, out in the yard.
Okay.
And do you break out of a box when you start?
Kinda,
And-
yeah.
I mean,
it's
technically,
like
the
a box.
Dreamcast game wasn't on any one specific toy either. So
That's
it's
true.
No, it's based on
It's
toys
okay.
in general.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
This is
also
the same
based
So
on
this is
toys
fair.
in
It's,
general.
Yeah,
it
the
sounds
idea
Yeah, I
fair.
think it gets in under the same
Making
thing.
your action figures
Wait.
fight sort of thing. Yeah.
Wait,
computer.
go-
We allow it.
All right.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, the graphics look nice. It goes along the same lines as the Army Men kind of stuff, where you get different genres of weapons, and you probably have it. There's probably a flamethrower and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And like
It's
I
a
said,
neat
I haven't
little
played
game.
it. I haven't played it, but it
Yeah, you
looks cool.
should. It's
The
it's
thing
pretty
that-
fun. Yeah.
The
Travis
thing
got
that
me into
always
that one.
confused me
Yeah.
in the Army Men games is if you fell into water, your character died because they drowned.
Right.
I'm going,
They float.
you're plastic.
You're gonna float.
You
You're gonna
should
float.
float. But I'm like, oh no, we're plastic. We can't breathe. I'm like, did
Right.
you even breathe?
They're
to
moving on
begin
their
with?
own.
They should make the water hot and
for me,
stuff.
actually.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna make you work.
Again,
for
Are
it.
you-
have sinks
what's
in
with-
the
where'd you
real
send it?
world and they
It's in the G2B.
That sounds funny.
No, we have
We're
Tom.
gonna have a way to die.
Tom with the deep dive.
Hey, Benji Gamer!
It's not that deep. It's not that deep of a dive, but there's some things I want to mention
Sorry,
about
I
this
have
that will show up
Facebook
better
up.
if you see the video. So I'm
Rob,
gonna
I
go.
got the Facebook up.
So this is an early video.
No,
This
I
is an
have to
early
keep an eye
video
on
game
this.
based on.
Okay,
This is
I
my-
can't do
yeah.
it because it's gonna break.
Don't break the
It's,
other one.
it's gonna break
All right,
Facebook.
don't break the other one.
Because Facebook
Okay,
breaks when you
So
switch users.
for those of you who
Screen breaks.
who are '90s kids, Micro Machines were all
Oh,
the
yeah.
effing rage. Oh my God, that was the toy to own in the '90s. Now, mind you, I was already in my 20s, but I still may have owned a few.
Early 90s.
Early 90s, really early 90s, late 80s actually. I think they
remember
came out in the
those.
late
No,
80s.
it was late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Even
even remember
remember it being a
Micro
little bit
Machines in
before me.
1987.
yeah. So they came out fairly early, but they were there was a Saturday morning cartoon, but they started as a toy. And they were basically mini race cars, mini cars, boats. They were just teeny tiny versions of Hot Wheels, if you will.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them still.
yeah. And they had garages you could buy, and the carriers. And it was
Eventually,
basically
they had Micro Machine Star Wars. And,
right, and eventually they licensed other stuff too. So
Oh,
but
I
they,
remember those. Those were awesome.
they really were actually pretty cool, and that they were really well made actually toys. They were actually a decent toy, but they also then they licensed out to several companies the game Micro Machines. It came out on the NES.
Yeah.
A few other platforms, but I particularly played it on the Amiga. and I loved it.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Shocked,
wow, really.
I say.
But this was a great game. It was a top-down race game, and you raced the different Micro Machine vehicles, and they were all based on the ones that they actually sold. But I loved the courses. The courses were imaginative. Like one of them, you're racing on a breakfast table, kitchen breakfast table, and there's all sorts of the lane markers are Cheerios laid out in a track. Now the reason they did that is because honestly that's what kids did. You'd put Cheerios down in a track and shoot your Micro Machine up it. The boat one was like in the bathtub. I mean, they did just a really clever job for a top-down racer. And the game played exceptionally well. It was really well reviewed.
It's
Well
a brutal
received.
bastard too.
Oh yeah, thank you. It was also not an easy game.
Yeah, it was not an easy game.
So
It's not a kid's game. It would make kids cry.
and I was kind of in my 20s when this came out. So yeah, but it was still I was
That
still
was
good
a
with it.
feature.
Replayability.
Yeah, no, it did. No, thank you. It had great replay.
No, I mean just making.
And it was a 1 or 2 player game. You could play, you could play against the computer, but it also allowed for a second player, which was nice.
It was called the Big Brother Big Sister feature.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, really, yeah. Breaks comes and breaks all your toys. Yeah. No, it was a solid game. They did a really good job on it. It was on, and again, I know for sure it was on the NES. I know it was on the Amiga, but it was on other platforms too.
Genesis, because it was on the Amiga.
Yeah, thank you.
We should do that one of these days. Talk about that.
All the
Weird
games that are-
crossover. The way things would always cross over from the Amiga over to the Genesis.
Yeah,
It's such a
well, they're
weird
based
thing.
on the same processors, so
Yeah.
it was really
Easy
Well,
to
that's
work.
what I was going to ask. Where the processors
Oh yeah,
crossed over.
same process,
so-
16, but the only difference was the graphics chip, so it wasn't that
Motorola.
hard. Yeah, wasn't that hard to cross them over. But no, so that being said, if you see a copy of it, you should pick it up. It's actually a really solid game. It plays exceptionally well. Like you said, good
I think
replay.
graphics probably would still hold up pretty well.
They do,
because
actually.
they were.
Well,
They
If
were
Rob could show
they
the
were
video without
clear.
breaking everything, you'd see how well
Yeah,
the graphics
they
hold up.
were clear and
Yes.
knew what things were.
Oh, yeah,
and
thank
stuff,
you.
And
I
they
mean-
made it. It's a series, so there's later versions.
Oh yeah,
of
there
it.
are. I mean, I just went back to the earliest version, which was the Micro Machines, just straight Micro Machines.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there were
sure
other
later
versions.
helped.
And I liked the top down racers like
They
that.
weren't the
It's
same.
the reason I like Super Skid Marks and stuff like that. Top down racers like that are just a lot of fun.
Super
All right. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Skid
I know.
Marks.
We've been watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Rob.
God, the new season's
What do you
great.
got for us?
All right, so I actually went down the same path as
Oh,
you
really?
did,
Okay.
but different brand.
All right.
And I went modern, which
Ah.
I know is rare for me. Hot Wheels Unleashed. It is quite possibly one of the best racing games I've ever played, hands down. And I mean against anything. The tracks
It's
are
a
original.
fairly new 3D,
It's beautiful.
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
When you
There's a new
say
one
modern,
coming.
when did it come out?
2021.
Okay.
So Hot Wheels Unleashed, it's great because you unlock new vehicles and they basically come as little prizes. And
Oh,
they
nice.
pop out as a surprise. It's really awesome. You can get duplicates. I'm not sure how it works if you, like, I got the absolute brutal full version that gave you all the future expansions. It was on sale for like $15, so I grabbed it. It is a full price game though, generally.
Yeah.
But wait for it to go on sale. It goes on sale every year for like
Put
15,
it on your
$20.
wish list.
And
Yeah,
get the
add
full
that
one.
wish list.
Seriously, get the full one because it's got I'm not kidding. It's got hundreds of cars. And
Wow.
it's got all the classics like when you were a kid that you used to
Wait,
play
does
with.
it have the Nazi helmet car?
I
You know what?
doubt it has that one.
I don't think it. I think it has a reskin of it though. I think they did a reskin of it that it has.
Yes, there was a German World War One.
Yeah, but I
It
think
was
they.
technically German World
I think they
War I.
corrected
So
it.
It was not.
It
a
had the
Nazi
spike.
helmet.
It had a
Nazi.
spike on it. It was
Yeah.
a German.
It was a German.
I'm
World-
reasonably sure there's
German
one like it,
helmet from
but the
World War
toilet car's
I.
there. One of
Nice.
my favorite cars that they ever made is the toilet car, and the toilet car.
Okay, that's
is
pretty
there.
awesome.
And it is hot to trot, baby. That thing is like flushing the competition.
I always liked the one that had if it was a real motor, it would be approximately like a 1,000.
Oh, right?
Horsepower?
I love that
Yeah.
series. I love that series. Those engines were like as tall as a human being
It
would
was
be.
half the car.
Yeah, that was a good series. I think they got some of those. They got some of the four wheels. I mean, they got a bit of everything.
Nice.
And it's, but better than that is the fact they actually got the racing right. It feels great. You can build your own tracks if you'd like as well.
Okay, so now do
What?
you actually have like the Hot Wheels tracks that you slide together?
I'm not sure how they go together, but they are Hot Wheels tracks.
Okay, cool.
So
You get the loop.
And so
the
when,
Yeah, you got
when
all
you
that.
hit track,
There's
there's
all
loop
of
to loop.
Nice.
Maybe there's
So it's
empty
like
parts that
Excite
you have
Bike
to jump.
there's empty parts that you have to jump. There's empty parts where you don't have the track really, and then it continues, so you might fly off the track. Be careful of that. But the controls are excellent. It is competitive. It's not an easy game, but it's not like an impossibly hard game. So it's
So is building the So is building the track like Excite Bike, where you like are building the track like on that?
I am not 100% sure because I've never built a track in that game.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not even done with all the
But you
tracks.
can,
they've
right?
got, But you can. You
Okay.
can build your own tracks.
All right.
And then it's a million cars to unlock. I have fun with that because, like Darlene just likes to pop the little car open.
Nice.
And it is a great game. It's probably, like I said, it's one of the best racing games I think I've ever played. I've played a lot of them, and that's on any platform. So it's I'm sure it's on every platform, but I've been playing
Are
on
the different
Steam
cars
Deck.
mostly skin differences, or are there?
No, there's
Do they have
Maybe
different?
their stats different.
So
Okay.
racing different wise, they all have a different. feel?
there is severe differences because there's physics in them. They also have, I think, about 5 or 6 different characteristics each. You can upgrade some of them. The ones that aren't like ultimate cars, you can upgrade them over time. So you can scrap duplicates and use those parts to upgrade other cars. It's very just like, I want to upgrade this, but
Yeah.
it's not like you gotta like do a bunch of crap to do it. You just scrap the one, get the scrap, and use it to upgrade the
I'm
next
gonna
car.
bore this guy out.
Yeah, but if you get an unwieldy car like the toilet,
Wow.
it's gonna fucking be all over the road. It's not gonna be.
Because it's a
They're
toilet car.
There's like this one that's a dinosaur. And it's like, God, what's it called, like T-Rectum or something? It's like it is like all over the road because it's just straight up. The thing's just flipping over itself. But it is great for that because if you pick a good car, you have a good race, and sometimes it's just fun to try and do well with a car that's pretty crappy. And it's just a really, really fun game. Highly recommend it. Definitely pick it up on sale because I think
So
the
if you
prices
wanna
are
learn-
insane. on
I'm
that car.
gonna add that
But
to
it's
my
worth
wa-
getting.
How
my
that
watch
crazy
list.
Raffing type car would have
Oh,
vacuum
yeah.
driven.
Yeah, so for the Game of the Year edition, it's $89.90.
Woo! Damn.
So definitely wait until it's on sale for about
Holy
15 to 20 bucks.
crap.
Yeah, you can get the base for 50 bucks.
Yeah,
like
that's
any other
still.
game. But
That
no,
is
it's
pricey.
I would say that it is like at the $50 price point. If I couldn't get it on sale, I would get it.
All
'Cause
right.
Oh.
It's
Well,
better than
delivered.
many
Then it's really
other
good.
$50
Okay.
games I bought.
If you're
Okay.
It
really
is an extremely good racing game, so it's worth it. Also note that the new Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is coming out soon.
All right.
So
It's on
should
the
we
way.
just wait, even just to hell with
So
it?
you know,
Because no, they'll sell
No,
the first
So
one
you-
cheap when the second one comes out.
That's what I was
So you know, guys, if you Mattel wants to send me a review copy, feel free and
And he'll review that on the show.
yeah, I'll review that on the show.
That plug's never gonna work here.
It ain't gonna work on
Maybe
the
on that
show.
retro Rob show.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, the other day we got an email saying, "Hey, guys, games and beer, claim your income check." Yeah, right. there's a freaking fish that'll
Yeah,
never hook
wow.
us. We know way better than that.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's a bill, I might open it.
That's more to the
Yeah.
point.
Hey, we just got your last bar tab, guys. Games and beer.
Hey, speaking of bar
that's probably
tabs,
more like it.
speaking of bar tabs, we're gonna run up a couple over the next few weeks.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So Rob, what do we got coming up?
Well, we got Man with Power coming up. It is going
Is
to
it
be on
soon
the
enough to
18th
talk
and
about?
19th. Yeah, that's definitely
Okay.
that's like next weekend.
That's next
Wow.
weekend, Rob.
Yeah, we're talking metal and video games. This is gonna be good. I think this is gonna be a good one. It's the biggest venue that they've had yet.
80% sold out.
Historically, we've done the guys' games
80
and beer.
fucking percent sold out.
So
And
yeah.
Sylvie, 80%
But
sold
it still
out.
means plenty of time for a little walk.
So for years we've been doing the guys' games and beer pop up, like a small guys' games and beer sampler platter. This year it's full balls to the wall. We are 100%. You're seeing the full guys' games and beer experience.
You
This
know,
one.
I want to temper that. No, we actually, it's not quite as big as we.
Well, because of the
Right,
sound
right.
elements, we don't have steel battalions. But other than that, we're gonna have a good old model.
Oh, we've got quite the collection
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna have Cursed Halo,
Yeah.
Yes,
and we're also going to have Quake.
yep, the whole the
Well,
played on original Macintoshes.
Hopefully,
shoe
Hopefully.
gallery.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hopefully, Larry will have his RPG there this year. Shooting RPG.
That shooting
on
RPG.
RPG.
I will.
I
All
love
right.
that game.
We're gonna bring some. We are bringing some amazing cabs. We're bringing some a lot of Japanese imports. We're bringing the one, the only
Back rectum.
Vectrex.
Oh,
Back
Backtracks.
It's
So
back
this
rectum.
has never been to a man with
No,
power
it is
before.
not. It is not. It is.
It's only been to
It's
two
working
other venues.
great.
It's only been to two other venues.
Yeah, and there is only one.
Yeah, this is a one of a kind
Oh,
machine.
piece of artwork.
Yeah, it
And we
really-
are guaranteeing it to work this time.
We have got that thing buttoned down
It
and
is
working.
good. It really made a difference when we were able to just make it like a arcade cabinet.
A permanent arcade.
You mean
cab.
not have a Vectrex just shoved in there? I mean, it
Yeah.
is a Vectrex.
It's still a Vectrex.
It's
Still
still a
Vectrex,
Vectrex,
right.
but it's just a board that you
Right.
can mount and you
Right,
can,
versus
Yeah,
versus
as
a
opposed
real-
to a hacked up
versus a
Vectrex.
hacked up Vectrex
Yeah,
sitting in
sitting
there.
there.
yeah. Although that was kind of funny.
It was actually. People
With
love
wires
that.
hanging out of it. It's like
Lots of wires hanging out of it too.
It's like the aliens
I
got to it.
hung a shitload of wires
Yeah.
off of that thing.
But no, but it travels nice, fires up nice now, and it is.
Yeah.
It is a really good shape.
We're
so.
bringing Newman Athletics, which is a track and field out of Japan that is fucking unbelievably
Yeah.
fun.
Hey,
Oh,
and I
it's
know what
fun
people
to
are
watch
thinking. They're
people
thinking,
play.
Thank you.
So
That's
fun.
fun.
big buttons.
No, thank you. It's fun just to watch people play that.
Just
They're
stress
thick.
out going,
you're thinking I'm scared of this thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna tell you what. It has a crowd like behind it every year. Every time we bring this somewhere, it's got a crowd because the game is that awesome. It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. So we're bringing some candy cabs. We're bringing Sexy Proteus again. That's been there for the last couple of years. We have got just a collection of stuff that we're bringing. There are 4 or 5 different arcades working this one besides
Yeah.
us. So normally it's us and Brad from Aftershock who used to do it. This year
It
it's
still
us.
is.
Yeah, we're still. It's still us and Brad, but also now IO is in on it. Garcade, our friends from
Yeah,
Garcade
yeah.
are going to be there.
You're just fucking me over on this. We're
Yeah.
doing the full retro rectangle this year. You're not gonna even fucking bother to give it a push.
Yeah, no.
I'm bringing the whole
I'm,
goddamn
I'm,
thing.
I'm still on
Push it
arcade
right
games.
now, baby.
I'm still on arcade games.
Fucking
Wait.
me over here.
No, I was just.
No, it's all exciting. All exciting.
Push it real good.
There's gonna be a whole.
So,
God damn it, my truck has shot
And-
suspensions for bringing this shit out.
So-
and the
I'm
and
drunk
the
as
show-
a skunk. Bring that
the show
thing up
itself's
there.
gonna have some amazing metal, but Ty has put care into timing of things so that you'll have time to play games on that retro rectangle.
Ty is a time Nazi.
So
Andrea
Yeah.
says Puzzle
Ty's a time
Fighter.
Nazi.
yeah.
Puzzle
Fighter!
Yeah,
It's gonna be there
Andrea
at the
just
candy
chimed in
cab, right?
Puzzle
What's that?
Fighter.
Puzzle Fighter's gonna be there on
In the candy cab, yeah. All right, so something that we have not been able to do before, which we are going to be able to do this year because we are bigger and better than ever, is now, Rob. Plug
Oh.
it now.
The retro rectum.
What?
Oh, rectangle. Sorry.
Rectangle, Rob. So, for those of you who've seen us at other shows before,
retro butt stuff. It's
So,
gonna be retro butt
the
stuff.
games
here.
that you loved from the 80s,
It's gonna
the
be
90s,
great. You're gonna be
the
amazed
early
at this.
2000s, you are going to play all your childhood memories in the retro
The
rectangle.
good, the bad, and
Oh,
the
there's
amazing.
some ugly.
And-
Some ugly.
As always, there's gonna be the DL based game.
Hell yes.
So we're,
You
and,
can
and,
hug
what's
arena.
and we're gonna continue our war.
Our tradition.
Our
Me
traditional
and Rob,
war. We've had
me and Rob have an on-running battle that we play every year at that.
It's neck and neck.
Heavy
brutal.
Metal Geo.
Yeah, Heavy Metal Geo Matrix is
Yeah.
gonna be there. We every year we just
Hug
get
Arena?
into it. Yeah, I can bring Hug Arena. Sure.
Hug Arena at a metal show.
Hey,
Okay, that
it
kind of
fits
works.
They
with-
would
Actually.
probably like
It
That
fits-
kind of actually works.
It fits with the new wave of metal butts. Hug arena.
So, hey, also, I have a good source besides all the other cool shit we're bringing. That there might be some D&D figures that a few of you guys might be
Oh,
interested
yeah.
in.
I know that's the part that I'm jealous of not being able to go.
Well, okay, so we're working on so you like the Lords? You want them in your D&D game? Check out the Gashapon machines. You like Sound of Thunder? Sound with Thunder? Sound of Thunder? What?
Sound of Thunder.
Sound with
like
Thunder?
the book, yeah.
You want them in your D&D game?
Yeah.
You can
For
probably
sure.
grab-
Lead Singer's a steampunk character.
Yeah, I know. You can probably grab some of those figures. I'm hoping a few more bands. We've only got 3 bands that have given us figures so far.
What's your third?
Crazy.
John Turner.
You're gonna make me. Fudge, I don't remember now. I don't remember.
If you're really lucky, you'll get the Larry the Steadfast Special Edition figure.
Oh, okay. Why didn't we make one of those?
All right, I'm lying, but I want you to dig for
Why
it.
didn't we make
Why are
one
we
of
not
those?
figures?
Yeah,
I was
why?
gonna
why?
say,
That way it's
do
just
I need to
like
get my
me.
kilt on so that way we can scan me in?
Just saying.
We might be a little late on getting that.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
We
Oh,
just
not-
made-
Not this year. Not this
for,
year.
Not for this one. Just
But
Just
maybe
have general efforts.
maybe next time we're out and about.
General effort.
Let's see. So we have.
have that for Midwest Gaming Classic. Have that for MGCE.
Cast member
I don't
figurines.
think anybody wants that.
Well, yeah, it wants us to figure.
I mean, maybe a Larry. I kind of want a Larry myself.
I'd like a Larry.
Yeah, I don't remember who the last band is.
Larry,
Fuck me.
you'd be a
But,
tavern owner in one of my games.
I kind of want a Tom so I can like pull its little ponytail like I do.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
Like
Thanks.
whenever I miss him, I can just.
So unfortunately, there would be so many supports because
Thank
it
you.
would
Just to
it
get
would
it-
have to be.
And
Yeah,
again,
you have
We
to-
broke like 30 of them.
no, you cannot believe because like the Brian figure. So Brian is sitting there, the Baron, guitar sticking out in space on one side, that thin ass sword on the other side. You know how hard it is to make a figure like that?
They
without
do. That's why
breaking
they did it.
What's that?
They do. That's why they did it.
I know. Thank you,
Yeah.
fuckers.
So I'm thinking, much like the sword, that
The ponytail would be
ponytail would be like
Straight
in the
out
air.
there. Yep. Just fly it out to the side.
Yes.
That would be epic.
So,
But
but
you
hey,
can get a bonus edition
but-
that's like Peppy
but
Lana
wait.
style.
but wait, Rob. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
More.
Okay, so we might be gluttons for punishment.
Yeah.
We are.
We're just not even gonna stop. We're just gonna go from Madison and we're just gonna go to Minneapolis.
So 2D Con in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which looks freaking awesome. Now we have never been before, so this is our first time there. So we're.
It does look
Yeah.
pretty good.
It looks really good. MC Chris is
And
good.
they are showing us love.
MC Chris is good.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, so we will be at there, and we're going to be bringing all 3 networks there. We're bringing the
Yeah.
Cursed Halo,
Yeah.
Steel Battalion, largest steel battalion setup in the world. We are bringing Quake on Max, which okay, so every time people say, "Oh, it's a Quake network," no, it's a Quake on Max, and it plays amazingly well and is an absolutely brilliant setup.
It's also on a Token Ring network, so make sure.
Oh, we're old, Rob.
Yeah, that's
Which is
terrifying.
funny. I think
It is
that's-
hilarious to
'Cause
anybody
when
who's like
when you're
over
old,
50, yeah.
when you're old, and
Hilarious.
remember running
Side.
cable,
Oh,
remember
God.
running cable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So,
Damn it! Where's it broken?
So besides all 3 of those networks, we're
If you
bringing.
don't know token rings, kind of think of a speaking battalion.
It would be absolutely the
Until
worst
you
thing.
own the battalion.
That's right.
It'd be the worst network ever to run a game on.
It would be.
It would be the worst.
But people did, trust me. So we're also bringing the shooting gallery up there, so you'll see a whole bunch of old school light gun games. And I'm working on a few other surprises for that show.
Alright.
So, again, so something that's actually it'll be something you can find at Mad with Power too.
So, come and hang with us at all these events.
Yeah. Have a beer with us. Say hi. It's gonna be an amazing, busy few fucking weeks.
Yeah.
I've already started staging gear.
There's
gear.
more, but just ingest these.
We're just starting with these because literally there's something going on like every weekend from now until. Larry was literally we're doing the show pre-roll and I goes and then we've got to do and then we're doing and then it's like and all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, I am so screwed. Thank you, Larry.
We had something.
All right,
Uh,
Rob.
Huh?
You got anything else?
No, we're
All
good.
right.
This
Take
is
us
every episode is brought to you by Lionheart Racing. Lionheart Racing. Right
there? Yeah, right there, Rob. Right there.
Right there. All the joys of racing without the rubber
No,
hot
wait,
dogs.
that's the wrong side. Take it.
You can check them out at
There, it's right down there. Point
You're
down there.
pointing at
Right there,
Larry's
you can see that.
penis.
He's been racing it lately.
You can go to www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Take a look at the huge logo on the top right-hand side.
You can't
of the
miss
screen.
it. Really, you can't
Click
miss
through.
it.
You can check out some racing. There's been some pretty interesting races lately, so you should definitely check them out. It's announced in real time, so there's a real-time announcer while they're racing. It is really epic. So I'm sure if you like racing at all, you'll probably enjoy it. You can check us out. You can check us out at www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer. Also check out the Guys Games and Beer support group where you can see the latest by Master of Memetology, Dallas. And finally, you can go to www.youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer and check us out there as well. Remember, we live stream once a week, Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. CST on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. See you guys next week.
Literal.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, ever since we got rid of
Yeah, you got to
the
pay
for it,
Right.
went to the
Guys, games, and
So no, the entire VCS is working freaking awesome. So again, we're bringing it to both shows.